Most soldiers will tell you that the scariest part of being stationed overseas is the isolation. But for those sent to Kadena Air Base in Okinawa, the fear isn't about being alone. It's about who or what is watching you while you're on duty. Today, we're looking at a declassified account from a former Security Forces Airman in the military. Everything has a procedure. There's a manual for how to stand, how to speak, and how to shoot. But there is no manual for what happened at Gate 3 at 3 o'clock hours on a humid Tuesday in 2004. Meet Staff Sergeant Miller. That's not his real name, but for the sake of his pension and privacy, it's what we'll call him. In 2004, Miller was part of the 18th Security Forces Squadron. His job was simple: base defense. Kadena is massive, but Gate 3 was notorious. It's tucked away near a dense perimeter of jungle. At night, the silence there is heavy. It's the kind of quiet that makes you hear your own heartbeat. On this particular night, the humidity was at 90%. The fog was so thick it turned the floodlights into dull, yellow smudges in the dark. Miller was manning the guard shack alone. His only company was the low hum of his tactical radio and the green glow of his NVGs night vision. At 2:45, the sensors on the perimeter fence tripped. Miller didn't panic. Usually, it's just a stray dog or a hobble snake hitting the wire. He stepped out of the shack, the gravel crunching under his boots. He adjusted his NVGs and scanned the tree line. Through the green phosphorus lens, the world turned into shades of neon shadow. He saw nothing. No heat signatures, no movement. But then, his radio hissed. It wasn't a call. It was the sound of someone breathing. Heavy, wet breaths, like someone had their mouth pressed right against the microphone. Miller keyed his mic. Base ops, this is Gate 3. Do you copy? Radio check. Silence. Then, a voice came through, not from the radio, but from the darkness just beyond the gate. Help me find my helmet. Miller's training kicked in. He drew his M9 sidearm and leveled his flashlight at the gate. Standing, there was a figure in a World War II-era Imperial Japanese Army uniform. Its skin was the color of wet ash. It wasn't a solid person. It looked like a smudge in reality, flickering under the gate's lights. Miller described the smell first: old blood and stagnant swamp water. The figure reached out a hand, and as it did, Miller's NVGs began to bloom. The screen filled with white light as if a sun had just exploded in front of him. He ripped the goggles off. The figure was gone, but the gate, heavy reinforced steel gate, was standing wide open. The electronic lock had been bypassed from the inside. Miller reported the incident. The official log stated it was an electrical malfunction of the gate and sensory deprivation due to fatigue. But Miller knows what he saw. He found out later that Gate 3 was built near an old cave system used during the Battle of Okinawa, place where hundreds of soldiers perished in the dark. To this day, Gate 3 remains one of the most haunted coordinates in the US military. Some say the soldiers never left their posts. They're just waiting for someone to help them find what they lost. If you were stationed at Kadena, or any base with a restricted area that felt a little too quiet, tell us your story in the comments. We might just feature it in the next video.